few moments ago. Here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle with Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And into a sea of red, we're underway in Kansas City. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Yellow!
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. The Pro Bowler Fletcher Cox there to get him down. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. He'll let this go for the end zone. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 55 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 10 yards there and an Eagle first down.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. I always talk about slot receivers. They're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
A big pickup there for the Eagles' first down, 18 yards.
First down, Eagles.
Good plays have them on the move on first down. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. Tyrann Mathieu there to make the tackle.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
From the 44, Wentz. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. He was looking for Miles Sanders out of the backfield. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
57's the mic. Watch 57. Watch the run. Yellow. The run. Hey, check Mike.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Fletcher Cox, the former Mississippi State Bulldog, ringing the cowbell there on the sack.
Hey, watch it.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off by Sidney Jones. And he'll score. Touchdown, Eagles.
Now that was a beautiful play. A pick six. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
What do you mean, with an exclamation mark?
Big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
Elliott good on the extra point. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And we are tied at 7. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a great return. Solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line.
In a tie game, both sides are looking for something to give them an advantage. It often falls back on special teams, and that return, that could be the spark to untie the game.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at the 45. Now Mahomes to try again after the pick six. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now here's Mahomes. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off by the linebacker, Nigel Bradham. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
It's a gain of 13 and a 1st down for Philadelphia. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
That burst good for 20 and a 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Running with Howard. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jordan Howard, 28 yards. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
Yeah, that was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked. Well. 6 points.
Touchdown. Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Mahomes now already over 100 yards passing in just this first quarter. It's 1st and 10. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. He was looking again for Kelsey there on that play, but it'll be 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Mike's 47. Mike's 47. 15. 47, Mike. 49.
Mahomes now to throw. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. And that's caught. It's Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelsey, 49 yards. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. And oh, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. Second quarter from Arrowhead. It's the Chiefs in possession. As we'll see one following the score on the final play before break. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. On the toss play, Howard. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's third down now.
Right there, 56. Get the ball.
Now Wentz on third down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And got his man complete. 33 yards that time.
But we spent a lot of time exalting the offensive masterminds in this game, right? They draw up these beautiful plays. They look so perfect up on the board. But occasionally, sometimes you just say, throw it up and let him go get it. How about that play?
On first down, they run with Howard. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11. On first, they go right back to Howard. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Now Howard. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Here we go.
Wentz off the fake handoff to Howard. And he connects with Ertz. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back.
Check 99. Check 99. Check. Rush in. Rush in. Rush in. Slam. He's coming.
On first and goal, Howard. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. There's still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter. Second down and goal. Wentz. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to third and goal. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So it's third and goal now, and this is where the Arrowhead crowd can make it very tough. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime preview. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad.
And the Eagles are in for 6.
That's a tough one there defensively because look at the stops they got on first and second down, and it was first and second and goal. And then on third down, they cover the receivers, but they leave an alley open for him to find, and he does. That is frustrating. You do almost everything right, and he still ends up in the end zone.
Elliott good on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. They begin the drive with Williams. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down. They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. 5 and first down. They go play action. Now Mahomes. And his throw is incomplete. His favorite target, Travis Kelce, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd and 5. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Strip that ball. Switch. Switch. Watch the safety creep.
They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. And down he goes. A sack. They sack him back across midfield at about the 48-yard line. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. On first down, Wentz. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. So, of course, they declined that there. They knew they had the free play. They got great yardage out of it.
It's kind of like when we were at dinner last night. You saw me reach for the check, so you ordered dessert on top of it, right? You say you had the free play.
Yeah.
Right? Already have what you needed. Go ahead and get a little more on top. I like it.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Wentz. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. There he goes left side. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Nelson Aguilar. 82 yards. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit.
People to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. The second half, no matter what, whether it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever, this was a big score to start the second half.
So that'll back him up 5. Elliott on for the extra point. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation. His officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. This is complete to Watkins on the slant. And they're able to get this one across the 35. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. They complete it to Hill. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The end result, 21 yards. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And it's complete. It's Damian Williams. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down. On first down, Mahomes. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
So after the INT, here's Wentz. And he slings one that's incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
On 2nd and 10, Wentz, and that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. They give to Howard. And from the 4, they get it to the 8 on a pickup of 4.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Wentz going to throw. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Right about 20 yards on the pickup. Officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19.
Check safety, check safety.
They fake the give. Now Wentz. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Well, CD, with the end of the season comes the announcement of the... Wait a second. Christian McCaffrey's listed twice. Is that a mistake? No, he got it both at running back and flex. Pretty impressive.
Very impressive, because I think a lot of people thought that if you have a running back and a flex position, that maybe Christian McCaffrey would go into the flex because he catches the ball so well. And you would go ahead and elevate the big guy out of Tennessee, Derrick Henry, to the all-pro running back. Henry ends up being a second-team guy, but McCaffrey deserves being first-team running back as well as first-team flex. He had a tremendous, spectacular year.
And as you might imagine, Baltimore leads the way. 5 players named to the All-Pro selection. Of course, leading the way for them, the quarterback Lamar Jackson.
Yes, and rightly so. And I fully expect him to be named the MVP when we get to NFL honors right before the Super Bowl. He's going to sweep all of those, and he deserves it. Carried that team throughout the season and got better in their bigger games.
And he's able to get up here to the 26. 4 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
Here we go. Here we go.
Again, it's Wentz. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he's into the clear. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Zach Ertz, 74 yards. And the Eagles able to push further out in front.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical, that's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
After the roughing kickoff from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here? Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Move. Mike 54. Mike 54.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing now is Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th.
Attack! Scene 6. 47's the mic. 47's the mic. Here we go. Mike's 47. Let him know. Yellow. Let him know. 47 Mike. 47 Mike. Mike 47.
Here we go. 4th down, Mahomes. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. It's caught inside the 25. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 81 yards. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this lead. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and
he's got a man, complete. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. Wentz able to hook up with Aguilar for a big gain, 42 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. On 1st down, it's Howard. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 14 yards there and an Eagle 1st down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Completes it to Aguilar. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. A give left side to Howard. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jordan Howard, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Elliott now to add the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City 1st down. On play action, it's Mahomes. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Rodney McLeod. He was looking for Watkins.
Honey, I dash, got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I'm cocky, I do my dance, jump in the stands.